Are you planning to come to the UK? Are you skeptical of what you need to pack in that your box? Don't worry, I'm going to tell you the important things you need to pack in your box so you don't overpack and get too much weight, okay? But before I talk about that, if you don't know me, my name is Ifejola Olushola and this is Chat with Jola. I talk about information for international students, reviews and commentaries. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, I beg, subscribe to my channel for more growth. Okay, let's talk about the video. The first thing I tell people to do is to pack on your important documents. Your documents are very, very important. Try to put your documents in your bag or where you think is safe for you. And international passport, always have it very close by because they might ask for it, especially when you're at the airport or document they need at the airport. Make sure it's close by. But other documents, try to keep them safe. The second most important thing I tell people to pack when you're coming to the UK or you're traveling abroad, guys, I don't talk about clothing here. I talk about food because you need food to survive the first time in the UK. You understand? Because you wouldn't like when you start converting their currency to your naira. I'm like, oh my god, I wish I could carry it. So bring food. Now, what food should you bring? Don't bring. Some people can actually. I've seen people carrying palm oil and make it very frozen and all that. I'm like, we have palm oil here now. Bring your dried stocks, bring your dried stuff like dried fish, dried meat. If you want to kill your old cow, you can kill cow. Make sure it's well dried, dried goat, everything that is dried. You see bitter leaf. Oh my god, bring bitter leaf. Let me show you what my mom gives. My mom sent a little bitter leaf for me. You see, it's dried. As you can hear, it's like shekere, very dried and well packaged. She used to pack them in Ziplocs bag like this. If you can't find Ziplocs bag, I feel you can get some other nylons where you can package them and put inside newspaper and then you wrap it around. This was how to package my when she was coming, and she labeled everything bitter leaf. So whatever leaf you are bringing, make sure you know how to preserve. You don't know how you want to leave fresh. Eat uziza. If you want to bring your ugu, if you know how to package ugu that will look very fresh. Well, some people are very good. They have PhD in that. So bring in your leaf, bring whatever it is that will sustain you guys, because when you start buying this stuff, they are very expensive and at times you can't really find some of them. And when you're craving for one particular sip, you can't find it. So don't forget your melon. Melon is very important because the ones you are going to see here, you wouldn't like it when you taste it in your soup. Aside melon, ogbono, guys. The first time I bought ogbono, the one that they sold in sachet, hey, God, I beg. When I bought ogbono, did not ogbono. Like it wasn't funny at all. How to preserve all this foodstuffs I've talked about. Please make sure you package them properly. Packaging is the best thing. Package them in a way that it won't be too heavy for you to carry. It won't be too, it won't be smelling, that kind of thing. Make sure it's well packaged. So if you like, bring yam. It's your choice. What I tell people, whatever you want to bring is your choice, honestly. But those are the important foodstuffs I want you to bring when you're coming. Yeah, bring salt. Hey, don't forget to bring salt because you might not really get used to the salt here, but the salt here is nice. Don't forget to bring salt so that you'll be able to balance into the system. Do you understand? That's very, very important. Another thing I tell people to bring aside before clothing, okay? It's your medication. See, yeah, it's not as you don't really get access to the hospital like that. It's a lot of process, a lot of procedures, a lot of these, So you have to take your important medication. If you know what's wrong with you, quickly have something that is handy. Come with a paracetamol, come with a flagyl in case you purge, what you don't like, you purge. Come with a flagyl. Come with those little medications you feel they are very handy for you. Please come with methylated spirits. Honestly, that's very important. Come with methylated spirit because they don't sell it over the counter. You might need methylated spirit for some first aid thing, or maybe you cut yourself, you want to apply spirit, you might need methylated spirit for that. But here I think they sell something else aside methylated spirit. But well, please bring methylated spirit. That's very important. I tell people, very important, because you're going to need it. You can have plaster, but just bring few medications that will help you. If you're smart, you come with your inhaler, come with a lot of things, because the health system it takes a lot of process. So they'll tell you, as far as your problem is not life-threatening, before they will answer, it could take a very long time. I had my own experience. So please come with your medication, okay? Now let's talk about clothing. It all depends on how many boxes you want to carry. Some of you might want to carry your normal church wear, agbada, carry all your shoe racks and all that. I tell people is, it depends on how much you want to spend for weight. If you want to ship in things, like you want to cargo things, that is your choice, okay? So if you have your box, you want to bring in that you're trying to cut weight, you're trying to cut costs and all that, bring casual wears. Like look at casual wears like this. This is a sweater, something that is very soft, okay, not too hard. You can bring something very casual like your tops, your mufflers for cold. Make sure you bring things that are for cold, that are cold friendly. I made a video about how to protect yourself from winter, which is very important. I will link that up there for you to see. Also, inside your medication or your medical bag, please do not forget to bring your eragba or maybe whatever balm, your rub, your aboniki. Eragba is what my mom sends to me all the time. That's my mom has sent almost 20 eragba to me that at some point I said, should I start selling this thing? This thing is very, 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 very good for the body. It's good for the bone, because when you start working, you know, you want to massage your bones. This works faster than rub. So bring eragba or erarike, whatever error for the Yorubas. This is like a balm, okay? I think I'm going to show you what eragba is. I'm going to leave maybe the image there. So you need all this thing to protect yourself from the cold, because you might not get used to the weather initially, so you don't start having cold and all that. Important things you need to get when you're coming to the UK. Don't forget, me, I tell people I focus more on just 3 things: your foodstuffs, your documents, your medication, and few clothing. That's very important. But you see, the food and your documents, they are the cocoa, because you can always come here and buy very cheap wares and all that. Buy cheap clothing, cheap this, cheap shoes. You can always get them here. But you see your foodstuffs, oh my god, you're going to need them. Bring akamu. Oh, bring ogi, like bring akamu, whatever. I mean pap, those that know it's corn, grinded corn. Bring akamu, bring pap. You're going to love it. Bring whatever it is. Make sure it's well packaged. Bring pap. You will enjoy it. You will like it, okay? Oh my gosh, guys, I almost forgot. Don't forget your wigs. Women, hey, don't leave your wigs behind. Make as plenty wigs you can make for any type of hairstyle you want to do, because it's going to help you, especially when you're working, you don't have time, or when you hear that the amount of the hair you want to make is quite expensive. See, make your back, wear your wig, come home, remove your wig, and be at peace. Okay. So guys, don't forget, the most important thing is your documents, your foodstuffs, clothing, medication, and some other little things you want to add to your load. These are the important things you need to come with. It's your choice if you want to bring more than that, but these are important. When I tell people, you must not leave out, you must not forget. All right, I'm going to put a stop to the video here, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for your time. I remain your girl Ife Jols, and this is Chat to Jola. Bye for now.